class of 2017. At various points during her high school career, she has been involved in numerous organizations such as track and field, cross country, student council, mock trial, the National Honor Society, Blue and White Society, Drama Club, Army, Junior ROTC, drill team and staff, Women's Chorus, a chapel chorus, gospel chorus, Montgomery Trial Country Honors Corps, and the Young Scholars Mentor Program, and Catholic Social Service in Morristown, where she volunteered over 200 hours of her time. These activities not only shaped who she was and cultivated in her a passion for service, but it also guaranteed her a lot of opportunities that she has taken advantage of.
Under the guidance of choir director Lynn Dano, she was able to perform with her choir members at the Lincoln Center in New York City. By participating in Army JROTC, she was able to obtain a scholarship from Freedom's Foundation at Valley Forge to participate in a leadership camp where she was awarded Most Passionate Leader and Best Dressed. Due to her involvement in the Young Scholars Mentorship Program and her commitment to service, she was able to secure an internship and build relationships with judges at the Montgomery County Courthouse. She has also won various awards during her time at Norristown and the title Most Likely to Become President at the Senior Banquet. Two of her most notable awards were the National School Choral Award, which was given to her because of her outstanding contributions to the development of the choral development at Norristown, and the Jason Molesky Scholarship, which was given to her because of her good academic standing and her intentions of serving the nation upon graduation.
During her senior year, Jody and Campbell was offered multiple scholarships, including full tuition, room and board to attend various universities in the United States. After careful consideration, she has decided to attend the first historically black college and university, Lincoln University, which was one of the schools who offered her a full ride. She's planning on double majoring in political science and criminal justice. After her undergraduate studies, her plan is to go to prestigious law school and use everything she has been gifted with intrinsically to change the world. Keeping true to her commitment to the service, despite being offered a full ride to college, she decided to take a gap year and enlist in the military. During this gap year, she has also written a book entitled Rebellious Young Scholars. In this book, Jody Ann derives a character from the most realistic part of her imagination and illustrates their unapologetic thoughts about love, life, and politics through poems, short stories, and essays. And now, let's welcome our very own Jody Ann Campbell.
Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. This book was it's actually like they said, it's a collection of poems, short stories, and essays. And these poems, short stories, and essays are actually things that I've done in Norristown, like through my English classes. And even one of the poems in here, I wrote one of the poems for a performance for a musical. I think it was my sophomore year. So I decided to just put all of them together into a book and add some paragraphs to make it like flow, even though it's not like I didn't sit down and write one story. It's like I took different pieces of work that I did throughout high school and I combined them into this book. So I have this poem that I'm about to read is the one that I wrote sophomore year for a musical, and it's called The Realization of a Profound Reality. Love was just a word until I heard it from you. The profound thing is, I actually believed it was true. I thought we could make it through life's rain, sunshine, and dew, but you broke my heart and left me in solitude. Do you even care that I wanted to disappear? Did you even shed a tear when you left me in despair? All I see is darkness and gloom. I feel totally helpless while running from doom. Should I confront my broken heart like an inner brick wall?
Can I break it, or will I just give up and fall? I can choose to let this define me, confine me, refine me, or even outshine me. I can also choose to move on and leave the situation behind me. I am strong because I've been weak. I am fearless because I've been afraid. I am wise because I've been foolish. I am happy because I overcame. I will look forward and begin. I endeavor in this game called life to win. I won't surrender and lose. I will remain strong even though I've been battered and bruised. This next poem, this is the last one that I'm going to read from this book. It's called Daydream, and it's basically a poem about a relationship that I guess didn't end well. Even though this book is fiction, it's realistic fiction, so I try to, when I write, I try to make the character as relatable as possible. So this is the poem that I wrote for
Mr. Troutman, please go to room 213. Mr. Troutman, please go to room 213.
So Daydream. Your smile interrupted my space. In the blink of an eye, I fell in love with you. I thought it was God's amazing grace. I made a few mistakes, you made some too. Now our relationship is like a broken glass. It can't be fixed with the strongest glue. You were really clever. You ruled my heart, you miss a lover. I never talked to my mom, but I told her about you. But I didn't tell her that my heart was now broken in two. I guess that's the way life is, as harsh as it may seem. To fall in love and stay in love was one of my heart's dreams. I'm glad we're not together are the words that you splattered. When you said those words to me, it made my heart shatter. But then I realized that you revealed a few things. You took me and my heart for granted, and now I'm going to fly away like I grew wings.
So I just want to keep Jody up there for a second if anybody has questions. But first, there's a lot of young men and women sitting out here, and Jody looks so poised. And this is something that she really developed while she was here. Jody used to be kind of quiet, actually, when she was maybe like a freshman. And through her involvement in everything that Norristown has to offer, she took the initiative to make herself who she is today. She's very self-made, she's very self-motivated. As you can tell, she pointed out and gave credit to her teachers. But this young lady took the world and made herself who she is. So I just want to so if anyone has any questions, you know, how she did this for herself, how she got to where she is, how she overcame any kind of shyness and joined all the clubs. I mean, you heard the girls talk about her resume, all the awards, the distinguished things that she received, the scholarships. So if you guys have any questions, this is a great mentor for you. As you're sitting here, this is what Norristown High School is all about. This is what it looks like, and you guys can all accomplish what Jody has one day. So please use this time to ask her any questions. I'm sure she'd be happy to answer. So we're gonna open the room up to teachers as well as students right now. Any questions?
No. So how did you get started, like, putting this together?
Well, I had, whenever I did work in high school, I used to keep, like, if I thought it was good, I used to like tear out the page and keep it in a folder. And then I realized that I had all this work, and I thought that it was good, so I decided to like do something with it. And it's like I took this whole year off, even though it's basically I'm just training for the military, and when I'm home I'm not really doing anything. So I decided that I was gonna take my folder and like just like put it together. Even though the poems and the short stories and the essays, they weren't like put together in one. Like it wasn't like a whole story, but I used it and I transformed it. Like I edited something to make this book.
How long did it take?
since I basically already had everything, it didn't really take, it took like a month. I just had to type it and like edit it. I took like all my work in high school. This is like my essays and my short stories and my poems. And I wrote some new poems while I was writing the book, but like most of it was already written.
Are you still writing, Jody?
Yes, I am. I'm working on my second book.
Jody. Okay, is the second one gonna be the same thing as the first, like a bunch of short essays and poems?
No, this one is actually gonna be a story. I'm gonna actually sit down and write a story. Yeah.
So how did you start to like advertise your book or to get people to recognize it?
Basically social media, Facebook. Some people just actually just go online and buy it, even though I don't know them because it's like online. But basically through social media.
So now that you've started writing books, are you going to keep writing books or are you going to stop after a while?
I thought this was gonna be my last one, but then I don't know. I just kept thinking and writing, and I have no idea. Yeah.
How many copies of your book have you sold and made?
But I haven't checked. Well, I don't know how. Well, I don't make the books. There's a company that makes them, so I don't know how much they have in store. But I think I sold like maybe 100.
Did you make any money off your books yet?
Yes, I did.
But obviously, maybe, right?
Yeah. I was gonna ask, like, where did you get the idea for the title Rebellious Young Scholar?
Well, I was in the Young Scholars Mentorship Program, so that was a big thing. And then I just decided to add Rebellious because it's kind of like not actually, well, when I was in high school, I didn't like take the traditional route. Like, I didn't do what people expected me to do. Like, even though I got a full scholarship to college, I joined the military. So I'm not like a person that I do what's expected. And that's where I got the Rebellious from.
You better do that.
Jody, any other questions? Any parting advice you have for these young kids? They might look at you and think that the things you've done are unattainable, or that they're worlds away from where you are now. So any advice for them as to how they can take advantage of their high school experience?
Just join as much as you can and form relationships. Stay away from the drama. Like, I had no drama in high school except for like just a little bit, but I was never indisciplined, you know. I made sure that I got my grades up because at the end of the day, like, you might not like her, but she's not going to give you a diploma. She's not going to give you a scholarship to college. Like, at the end of the day, like, when you graduate, you're probably not going to see them again. So just focus on you and focus on, like, your future.
I know you were in many choirs. How did you overcome stage fright?
Well, Mrs. Dana just put me on the stage and told me to sing. And I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I couldn't look stupid.
Rock.
Yeah, she just like puts you out there, and you just have to overcome.
How did you manage all of the JRTC scholars?
Oh, it was hard. Sometimes, because I work too, sometimes like I would come home from work at like 10 o'clock and then do homework until 1, and then have to be here at like 6 in the morning for ROTC. It was hard. And the thing is, like, it's not gonna be easy. Like, if you're comfortable, then you're not gonna be great. Like, being great doesn't come with being comfortable. You're gonna have to have like sleepless nights sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna have to, you know, miss a few meals to do homework. It's hard. It was really hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's hard. It was really hard.
So she did that.
Right.
Nah, she ain't saying no, she ain't complaining.
So besides Miss McGuire and Miss Mitchell, what do you miss most about Norristown Area High School?
Jody, you know you miss
Probably doesn't miss
Yes, I
us.
miss the scholars, and I miss the teachers. Miss the and I miss choir and stuff.
Do you miss getting up early and going to classes every day?
Not really.
Okay. She was such a student, I thought you would be like, yes, I do.
Actually, I do miss like going to school, but not at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you're ready for a break. So tell us what your plan is. So you're doing, are you in the National Guard now? Are you training?
Yeah, I'm in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long was the commitment there?
It's 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 1 week in a month. It's not that bad. It's not like I don't really have like another job when I'm in college. It's just 1 week in a month, and the time flies, so it's not that bad.
Any other questions, guys? Oh.
Like, do you have like when you get out of college, are you planning to be like an author, or what's your next step? I want to go to law school. I'm probably gonna go to law school, and then I'm not really sure after that.
Jody actually had an internship.
Oh yeah, I have an internship at the Montgomery County Courthouse. Through Mrs. McGuire, she introduced me to Judge Wall.
But Judge Wall picked you up. So if you guys put yourself in the right hands, all these teachers here, they know other adults, right? So if all you do is hang out with kids your age or even the wrong crowd, you're not going to surround yourself with successful people.
Yeah.
I only knew this woman, and then she met Jody, and now she has Olivia actually as well. And that was just these two young ladies being poised enough at the interview and knowing, how to sell themselves as someone who's reliable, responsible, intellectual, and that's something that everyone in this room has the power to do. You just have to be brave enough. It's kind of like the stage fright. You just have to put yourself out there and do it.
And it's like, you have to, basically, like, I would be nothing without the teachers here. Like, I came here from Jamaica freshman year. I didn't know anybody. And I joined choir, and, like, Mrs. Dana the choir really gave me the confidence to, like, put myself out there. And, like, the scholars and the ROTC, like, I would be nothing if the teacher didn't invest in me. So you have to, like, form a relationship with your teachers because it's worth it. And they will help you. Because I would be I didn't do anything on my own if it wasn't for the teachers introducing me to people. Like, I would have achieved nothing without the teachers here.
You probably would have, Jody. You're self-starred. All right, guys, let's give her a round of applause.